Ever since the large-scale production of cell phones, companies are trying to deliver unique and innovative phones to the customers. But many of them lost their way somewhere in the middle and developed some of the most weird-looking and awkwardly designed phones. Here is the list of 10 unusual-looking phones ever made. Runcible. Named after a nonsense word by an English poet, Runcible was created by Apple Antonio Luminoy, Aubrey Anderson, George Ariola, and Jason Proctor. Its standout feature is its shape. Runcible is circular with a convex wooden back designed to nestle in your palm. It's got a screen on the front, a camera on the back, and a heft that makes it feel substantial. By eschewing a conventional rectangular, slab-like design and app-centric software, the startup is hoping to draw attention as a funky alternative for people who don't live on their smartphones. Runcible can still do most things a standard smartphone can, including making calls, surfing the web, sending texts, and taking photos. It doesn't, however, run apps or have a home screen. Its point of stasis is, as you would expect, a watch face. After all, Runcible is designed to be a pocket watch for the iPhone age. The Bang & Olufsen Seren. The Bang & Olufsen Seren is a beautiful and elegant phone with a truly unique design. It even has a built-in motor to assist you in opening and closing the phone. But the Bang & Olufsen Seren is not built for practicality. It requires a special screwdriver to access the battery and the SIM card, and a circular keypad takes some getting used to. The phone's camera lens is positioned on the side of the device, making it difficult to align snapshots via the viewfinder on the display. Also, the Seren is extremely cost prohibitive. The bottom line is, the Bang & Olufsen Seren is a showpiece of a cell phone with a design unlikely any other. Unfortunately, form does not meet function, and the Seren is more suited to be showcased in a museum rather than carried around in your pocket. Nokia 7280. If you think that all Nokia cell phones boast the same candy bar style design, you haven't been paying much attention. In reality, the Finnish company has always had a wacky side that often manifests itself in such unusual style elements as circular keypads, customized faceplates, and swirl designs. Yet with the GSM Nokia 7280, the company takes a long leap into a new world of mobile form factors. If the goal is to stand out from every other handset on the market, then Nokia has done exactly that. With no keypad, no antenna, and a landscape display. The fashion phone 7280 is so atypical that it doesn't even look like a mobile at all. Granted, the stylish design comes with a learning curve, and it won't jive with everyone. But its feature set is admirable, and the mobile offers good performance. You'll pay for the alternative look, of course, with a final price in the $30 to $200 range. But the cost should come down if a carrier decides to pick it up. Make no mistake about it, despite looking like an MP3 player or a digital camera, the Nokia 7280 is a cell phone, the last handset in Nokia's fashion phone line. The 7280 is meant for users looking for the stylish and unusual and who crave the attention it will bring. Thus, despite the business-friendly accoutrements, it may not be the best mobile for the boardroom. Measuring 4.5 by 1.3 by 0.8 inches and weighing just 3 ounces. The stick-like mobile is compact and portable, and it fits easily in a pocket. Beyond the odd shape, the black and white coloring is attractive, and the fabric Nokia branded tag and a small felt strip add a cool touch. Motorola V70. As is often the case in the cell phone world, the hottest, most expensive phones don't stay that way for long. Such is the fate of the V70, Motorola's stylish GSM GPRS mobile that features a unique rotatory design. When it was first released, it cost upwards of $400. Now you can pick it up for less than half that. The Motorola V70 is by far one of the sleekest mobiles we have seen to date. Its innovative design, silver casing, compact size, inverse image, 5-line circular display all contribute to this mobile's wow factor. But the real eye-catcher is its 360 degrees rotating keypad cover. To make a call, you rotate the cover 180 degrees and expose the V70's blue backlit keypad. The phone takes on a candy bar style look and feels that's fairly comfortable to talk on for long periods of time. True, the keys are a tad small and may not appeal to those with larger fingers. The V70 is also customizable. The circular silver bezel that frames the menu is interchangeable with gold, silver, or white accessories. You can even wear it around your neck by inserting a lanyard into the hole at the top of the phone. The menu is customizable as well, so you can recognize the menu list and the program shortcuts. Motorola has also made it much easier to use and make changes to the 500 name phone book. In terms of features, the V70 has its fair share. Cat S60. The Cat S60 is thick and hefty with an unapologetically industrial design. In addition to being a tough sock that can endure 6-foot drops and the most waterproof phone made to date, it also has one thing no other phone possesses: a built-in thermal imaging camera. A thermal imaging camera gives you superpowers. It allows you to visualize the temperature of objects, like an animal in the dark or frozen pipes. The built-in FLIR thermal imaging camera is located on the back of the phone, above the 13-megapixel rear camera and next to the microSD card and SIM slots. It's the same one found on the FLIR One thermal camera accessory, which is available for iOS and Android devices for $250. The FLIR camera app takes a whopping 10 to 15 seconds to launch on the S60. The app offers 9 different filters and you can take photos or videos. There's also the FLIR Tools app that allows you to see a variety of details data attached to the thermal after you take them. Golden Buddha phone. The Golden Buddha phone has all the features of ordinary top-of-the-line cell phones, but also offers a virtual prayer room where users can pray to Buddha and various bodhisattvas. This techno jewel sports a piece of real jade, pearl potro lacquer, and 24-karat gold paint job that make it the most expensive cell phone in China at $1,750. Although the iPhone or Samsung seem like better choices from a technological and financial point of view, neither of them offers a virtual prayer room. That's what makes the Golden Buddha phone stand out. Stressed out businessmen and women will have the opportunity to relax by praying. Unfortunately, the Golden Buddha phone is compatible with GSM on only 2 frequencies, 900 MHz and 1800 MHz, so it won't work in the USA, Canada, or Mexico. Nokia's N90. Nokia's N90 can be called many things, but there are several words that should never be used in its presence. Words like petite, small, or thin come to mind, with dimensions of 112 by 51 by 24 mm. This is a large phone by anyone's standards. To be more precise, however, it's not the mobile phone part of the N90 that makes it a chunky beast, but instead the integrated 2.2 megapixel camera that sits on the top of N90 when fully folded up. Most camera phones place the camera lens on the back of the camera, but the N90 takes a different approach. The lens on the N90 sits on the top of the phone, within a barrel-shaped protrusion that can be rotated to almost a full 360 degrees, allowing for self-portraits where necessary. The screen likewise is a folding affair, giving the N90 more than a slight feel of a Rubik's Cube about it. The exterior screen of the N90 is a 128 by 128 pixel 65K color display, while the interior of the display is a hefty 2.5-inch 352 by 416 pixel affair. The internal main screen also becomes the shooting viewfinder when twisted out. Samsung Juke. The Samsung Juke ACHU740 is a sexy, fashionable phone with an unusual design. It has an easy-to-use mechanical scroll wheel, plus features such as built-in music player. But the Samsung Juke ACHU740 is sadly lacking in features. With no 3G or VCA support and no expandable memory slot, there's no video camera. Plus it has a few annoying design flaws, such as slick buttons and the need to turn the phone upside down to read the screen when it's closed. The bottom line is that the Samsung Juke ACHU740 is a very stylish phone that will turn heads when you are out on the town, but its lack of features ultimately disappoints. BlackBerry Passport. The 4.5-inch BlackBerry Passport is about the same size and shape as a US passport. That squat distinctive square shape will certainly grab everyone's attention while you are taping out massives or holding it up against your face. And at 196 grams, the phone is light but still feels solid. But it is also 3.5 inches wide, which makes it wider than phablets like the 5.7-inch Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 Plus, both of which offer larger displays. The square 4.5-inch display has a 1440 by 1440 pixel resolution with a pixel density of 453 pixels per inch. It's a gorgeous screen, but the width is key here, as the Passport can show about 60 characters on every line. BlackBerry points to the print industry as a guide, where the optimal standard is considered to be about 66 characters per line. It is an odd-looking phone, sporting a shape we haven't seen in some time. The HTC Shasha and Acer B Touch E210 are two devices that attempted the full-quality square display look to ill effect, but the Passport by contrast looks really sharp. It feels like a premium item with a sturdy stainless steel. Nokia 7600. The Nokia 7600 is a camera phone released by Nokia. It was Nokia's second 3G handset after the Nokia 6650. The phone weighs 123 grams and measures 8.7 by 7.8 by 1.86 centimeters, and at launch was one of the smallest and lightest dual-band GSM 3G phones in the world. The 7600 has a 65,000 color screen and contains a 640 by 480 digicam for both photography and video. The phone was primarily aimed at the fashion market. It had a unique teardrop shape and a variety of interchangeable covers were available. The number keys were located around the large screen. The VGA camera was of a good quality for its time, but poor by modern standards. It has polyphonic ringtone support. The built-in MP3 AAC audio player allows up to 29 megabits of songs to be transferred to handset using Bluetooth or USB connection. The 7600 has a talk time of nearly 3 hours using a 3G connection. Standby time is up to 12.5 days. This 7600 was notoriously awkward to use. Texting or using the menu requires both hands. Though this was helped by the large dimensions of the phone, it also suffered as a result of having lower specifications than similar phones of its generation.